Welcome everybody that it's here. My name is Luis Luna. I'm president of the Makers Club here at Wolfson campus. I'm gonna be teaching you guys a bit of Fusion 360. So first of all, if any of you don't have the Fusion 360, you can go on and create your account and in the Autodesk.com website, and then you just you just put all your credentials of Miami-Dade College and all your information, and then you just look for the educational package that Autodesk has, and you can just type like, I don't know, Autodesk Education Fusion 360, and something like this will appear on your screen, and you just download it, and that's it. So if any of you have any questions about how to get Autodesk Fusion 360, you can like raise your hand, I don't know, type on the chat something. All right, I think that we can move on.
Yeah,
so
I put the link there as well, Lewis, in the chat, just to Autodesk, so they can
oh yes,
and register.
Okay. So well, guys, let me know if you have it, or if you don't have it. I'm here to help you, and we can move on. Oh, there's another person. So okay, I think that we can move on right now. So okay. So what is Autodesk Fusion 360? Autodesk Fusion 360 is a cloud-based 3D software that has 3D modeling, CAD, CAM, Kai, and also you can make electronic boards, PCBs, and it's a platform that it's mainly used for product design and manufacturing. This is, as you can see here, everything that it has. You can do like a bunch of stuff. Even though if you have the educational package, it grants you like access to like everything that you see here. You can have access to. As you can see here, you can do a static stress simulation. You can simulate also if you have a CNC machine. For example, if you have a HAS or any machine that has a partnership with Autodesk, you can basically simulate what will happen in the future, so that the spindle that is this thing right here doesn't crash or something. And also you can do like blueprints like this one here that you can see, and you can do rendering in the program, and you can do also animations of your of I don't know, any part that you have that have like a lot of complex parts moving all together. And yes, it has a lot of things inside, like in just one single package, that it's amazing what you can do with all of that. So is it really easy to use? Yes, because relative to the other 3D softwares that are on the market, like SolidWorks or Katia, V5, there are more, they're a bit more like, they're not like very user friendly, let's say, at least for me. But it's very easy to use Fusion 360, and there's also a lot of videos on YouTube that there are a lot of people that gives like tips and tricks that you can implement on Fusion 360, and it will like facilitate a lot the design that you're trying to make. And for example, here there's this tool that Fusion has that it's called generative design. And what is generative design? Generative design basically a tool that, for example, if you have, for example, here there's this part of a formula car that we were doing here in Miami-Dade College, and as you can see here, this is the initial part that we had. And what happened with the generative design is that it basically reduced the mass without sacrificing the structural strength of the same part. And it's, you know, it's really like organic, the design, and it's really cool. And also there's also this another example that you can see here. This is a brake caliper that my brother did for this Formula Saga car here in Miami College. As you can see here, this was the initial like a brake that you can buy from any place, and this was the 3D printed concept in PLA, and this is the 3D printed concept, but in metal. We don't have those machines here in Miami-Dade College, but it was, you know, from a friend that printed. I just put this here so you can see like how those like this tool works. And this tool doesn't know, is not just for mechanical parts. You can do also like computer fluid dynamics, like with this. For example, if you, as you can see here, there's these like this bulb right here. So what generative design does is, okay, he thinks like, what will be the easiest path to take without having like a lot of turbulence around here. So basically that's what it does, and then it literally creates a path on which the flow of the water or any fluid that you're using, it 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 will basically flow more in a effective way, let's say. As you can see here, the difference of this part here and this part here, like you can clearly see the difference of it. And well, here are some samples of what how good is the rendering in Fusion 360. As you can see here, there are like some designs of that I have made, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And here's like an example of how complex you can make animations here. This a robotic hand that it's from an open source project, and you know, it looks really amazing, the final result of what can you make with the animation tool here. And this right here is an example of what can you do with the simulation tool here, that as I told before, like you can do a stress analysis. You can do dynamic analysis, like in movements. Like for example, you can, like you seeing a bullet getting through a concrete wall, something like that. It's not just also like these two designs that I have made, that it's, you know, like in a static analysis stress. It's just not that you can like explore a lot of a lot of stuff that you can do here. And you can also do simulations on electronics that you want to make. For example, here there's like a board that you can see with a lot of details, like the temperature, the flow of the air, how it will affect the performance of the board. And as you can see here, there's a lot of information that you can you know, that it will help you analyze what you have done, and how will work in the future. And as I was saying later, you can also make computer aided manufacturing. You can literally recreate what your CNC machine will do in the future. If if it if it will like crash or something, how will make the path of the spindle and stuff like that. And it can work for 3-axis machines, 5-axis machines, and for a lot of machines. And you can also do here the slice of additive manufacturing. For example, if you have a 3D printer, you can do the slice here in Fusion 360. For those of you that doesn't know what a slicer is, it's basically a program that lets you that basically translates the information to the 3D printer, so it can understand how can it make that part on the 3D printer. For example, here you can see that there's this part here that it's like in the how it will look in the 3D printer when it's going to like start doing the print. And well, I will start. If you guys have your computers, if you guys have Fusion there in your computer, we can start doing the workshop. Today's topic will be like doing a basic model. There are going to be more workshops. Like I will be increasing basically the difficulty of like the complexity of parts and the complexity of tools that Fusion has. But for now, let's just start with something basic. If you guys, as far as now, like don't have any questions or something, you can write on the chat or say something. I don't know. Okay, I think that we can. Okay, so I will move to the Fusion 360 canvas. Oh, we're not going to do this this rocket right here. There's another project, but maybe later I can teach you how can you do some parts of rockets. But for now, let's start with something simple. let's see. Today let's do a bottle just for you guys to get you know, to get related with the program stuff. First of all, we start by doing a sketch on one of these planes right here. Let's start with this one. We just click in one plane. We press L to draw a line. Then let's see. So do something like this. We can use this tool here that says spline, so we can make the bottle curved. We actually have to move this here, this here, and this. And this. So what we can do right now is to press here, finish the sketch, and then we click here in this tool that says revolve. So it will basically do something like this. You see, guys? All right, so we press here, okay. And then to make the bottle hollow, we can press here in this tool that says shell, and we click here in this face. So we adjust it to the thickness that we would like. For example, like, I don't know, let's see, like this. So now we have our bottle hollow, and then we will make the threads of the cap. So we click here in create, we click here in thread, we click here in the surface that you want the thread on, and then you can leave it here like that with this texture, or if you would like, you can click here in model and you can, oh my gosh, oh my, oh, give me a sec, guys. Okay, so here you can adjust the size of the thread, like the diameter of it. You can see here that if we put the diameter bigger, obviously it will be bigger, this thread right here. But for now, let's leave it like this, and let's reduce this like this. So we have our thing right here. So now if you want to add, let's say like something here to like hold it with your hand, we can do this. You can draw a line here like this. Then we click here in this tool that says fillet, so we can make this two angles here like curve. Can do something like this, right? Click here and finish. So now that we have the pattern to put like a cylinder here, let's say I click here in this tool that says pipe. So then you'll have something like this. You can here adjust your the section size, like the diameter of it, and here you can adjust like the distance of the path that you just had. For example, if I put 0.5, it will be like half the path. If I move on, you can see that it increases. And here you can see like what's the operation that you want this to do. For example, if we click here in cut, what it will do is 2 holes here like this, right? But what we want to do is this. Want to do something like this. And well, let's make it a bit more fancy. You can add like some curves right here, let's say. You can do that by clicking here and fill it. I will do that again so you guys can see it. You click here and fill it, and then you click on these lines here, and then you just like pull it like this. Then you will have this kind of shape. And oh, you can see here that we have something bad. If you want to eliminate this, what you can do is click on the faces, and then you do right click, then you just press here, delete. You have a clean surface. Right, so now if we want to add, let's say some texture, let's say, you can press letter A on your keyboard, and this menu will appear with all the textures you can add to your model. For example, let's try I don't know, what color can we put here? Let's say this one. Right, so now it turns like this. You see? Do any of you guys have any questions so far? Okay, I guess not. So let's see. So now, guys, if you want, we can add like a cap on it, right? So we can just like finish it. What we can do is you can press here in this plane, right? So then you just click on your keyboard letter C, so you can, that's like a shortcut to get instantly to the circle. Then you just do a circle. Let's put it like this, let's say. And then you'll be thinking like, Louis, what you doing? You'll see. So we click here in this face, right? then you press on your keyboard letter E. It means extrude. So what we will do is this. We will extrude it down, right? Like this. Cool. Then we will move it. We'll move it up like this. Okay. Seems like we have it, but let's do it like more prettier. Let's say it's very raw. So what we can do is, I don't know, something like this. Let's click here in this space. Oh, well, sorry, I will do it again so you guys can see it. Click here, right? So then you press L, click here and capture position. And then we are working here in this plane, the top plane of the cap. So now if we want to make like, I don't know, I'll try a design here. You guys will see what I will do. Okay, so what I will do is this. I will do like a circular pattern of this, so I can make. You'll see. Click here, center point. You can do something like this. So now we will extrude this 10 faces. Oh, I click here in this edge. Click here in those faces. Then we just extrude it like this. And then boom. Okay, so now to make it a bit more prettier, let's click here. We press here in fillet. Press here in this. Oh shoot! Press here in these lines. So what we will do is basically to smooth the design of the cap. Oh, I click something. Something like this. Patient, guys. Already. Let's see. Let me just do it again. I'm so sorry, guys. This right here. Okay. So now that we have all the edges here, we will just press this like this, so it will smooth the design of the cap, as you can see here. All right, so we press OK. Let's put this a bit more. Yes, now it will be a bit fine. So now it's taking a bit of shape, right? Okay. So let's see. Now what you guys like? What can we add to this? I don't know. I want to listen to you guys. Like, what else can we add to this? I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff that we can add.
Hi, Louis. This is Patrick. What about like
Huh?
patterns or etching to the bottle? Is that does this program help us do that, or?
To do the patterns like what like as I was
Etching,
doing like.
no, etching into the bottle. It's not necessarily an extrude material like you did, but
Mhm.
you know, this is being made with what, a 3D printer. Is there a way
Do you
to,
mean the material?
yeah, to etch, yeah, to etch in the material patterns or designs or things like that?
Uh, I think that you're referring to this. Do you mean this like the mass and stuff like that?
I mean, I wouldn't, I would say etch patterns into the bottle, like putting my name on it or
Oh,
putting
okay, okay, okay,
logo
okay.
or design on
Yes,
it.
yes.
You know?
Now I got it, got it, got
Okay.
it. Okay, let's say let's put Patrick here. What we can do is we press L, we click here in this plane, and then we go here and create, and we click here in text. Okay, so now we put this like this. Let's say, oh, let's put the friend of, let's put the name of my friend here inside. Okay, so we had this, right? So we rotate it like this. Then click OK, click finish. And then, oh, this is not over yet. You can, if you want to, as you can see here, you see that I cannot work with this thing in the middle, right? So what you can do is click here in this eye, and you click this and it will disappear. Okay, so now what I will do is to basically put these letters here like on the bottle. So that's it. Click here and okay. Oh, oh, where's the tool? That's weird. Okay, so now we have. So here, when you click, when you do right click, you click here and in explode test. So you will have it in. It can be. You can now manipulate it, like extrude it or do whatever you want. So that's what we're going to do. Example. Extrude this like this, right? Okay, so we have it. So now we will turn on again the bottle. Okay, so now we will put this, we will move this here. We'll move it a bit more to the center. Put it like this. We can move it. So now we will move it like till here, right? So now you will you'll tell me like, hey, Louis, that there's something overlapping this. It's like inside. So what we can do to delete the other part that it's like in the inside, we can click here. Click here in this tool that says split body. Then there's two options here: the body that you want to split and the splitting tool. The body that we want to split is this, the letters. Just click on it. And then our splitting tool will be this bottle right here. So we click here. And then it turns red because that's the part that will, cut this. Then we click here and OK. And now we're not finished yet. Now we click here in the body that we just cut, and we click here in this arrow. Click here in this arrow too, and then we will find the things that we don't want, which is this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. We just click here and remove. Oh, there's more that we have to delete, because we have, look, there's still some stuff here. So let's see. We don't want this. We don't want this. We don't want this. Don't want this. Okay, so now we click remove. Okay, now it's clean. Now you can see that they are separated, right? So if we want to like put it in a single solid piece, we click here and combine. You have two options here that says target body and tool bodies. Our target bodies will be like the body that the other bodies will be like attached to it, like this. Click here, and then click here like this. Then boom. Now it's like all together. See? Now if we want to put this, I don't know. Oh, let's reduce this. Just a bit more. And yeah, it's taking some shape. So yeah, this is it.